What's happening? What's happening? It's your boy Paul McNeil Experience once again on this Wise Up Wednesday. Just dropping in. Hope y'all doing well out there. Hope y'all doing good. And I wanted to drop in because I wanted to share something with you. I remember coming up as a child when I started playing football. I think it's about fifth grade. I started playing football. First year, really playing actual football with pads and everything. And not to toot my own horn, but I was pretty good. I felt like I was a beast. I came out there, I started, boom, I was tackling jokers. That's all. Hey, they put me on defense, and they told me what to do. I would run up as a defense end on that corner, and just tackle, get sacks, all that good stuff, right? But that didn't come before I practiced. That didn't come before I had to show up and learn how to hit. I had to show up and get hit and see what that felt like. I had to show up and learn how to tackle properly in order for me to not sustain any injuries. And that took practice. I'm talking about we practiced just about every day. After school, we practiced and we practiced. Then on Saturday, it was game time. And even though after my first week of practice, my first couple weeks of practice in that first game, I was ready. And I didn't know exactly how everything was going to go down. I didn't know exactly how many tackles I would get. I didn't even know if I would be playing a whole bunch of minutes in the game, even though I was the starter, because I was new to the game. It was my first year. And I went out there and I gave it all I had, right? And what I wanted to speak with you today is about the importance of what we practice. Sometimes we feel we don't need to practice certain things because we're at a certain age, a certain level in our life where things are it's just good, and we feel like there's no need for any more practice. We've done enough to sustain us. But truth be told, even the greats continue to practice. Even the greats continue to train. And I wanted to share a word with you on today, on this Wise Up Wednesday, is what I call it, because every Wednesday not just Wednesday, but every day I'm going forth. I'm trying to just increase my knowledge, increase what I'm doing, and I want to share something with you on today. So let's jump right into it. In Phillipians 4:8, it says, "Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. Whatever you have learned or received or heard from me or seen in me, put into practice, and the God of peace will be with you." And I wanted to share that with you on this morning because that was profound to me on my day-to-day walk, my day-to-day journey, my day-to-day life. As I'm running towards my destiny and I'm picking up the pace and I'm trying to do what it is to get to where I need to be, I look at myself and say there's times where you didn't practice. There was times where you didn't do more. And the only thing you did was just thought that you had enough in your pocket, that you deposited enough to sustain you. But truth be told, whatever you sustain, you have to continue to sow. You have to continue to practice. And it tells us exactly what in His Word in Philippians 4:8 what we should be practicing. We should be practicing those things that are good. We should be practicing in those things that are pure. We should be doing those things that are true, that are lovely, that are admirable. But He said, put into practice those things that we have learned or received from God, those things that we've learned or received. And one of the things that I want you to know on today is that what have you learned or received from God? See, I've learned and received that love covers a multitude of sins. And that the reason that love covers a multitude of sins because God gave His only begotten Son that whoever shall believe shall not perish but have everlasting life. That is love. That is love. Love is a sacrifice. Love is something that was given, right? And He tells us to love ourselves as we love our neighbors. I've learned that we have to love ourselves our neighbors as we love ourselves. And what that posed the question to me was that, hey, Paul, do you really love yourself? And that's when I started really digging deep and trying to find out, hey, have you really been loving yourself? Because you can really see a reflection of how you treat your neighbors, of really how you feel about yourself. So I need you to know that those things that you learned, those things that you heard out of the Word, right? Now we must put it into practice. That's why He tells us to do whatever is admirable, do whatever is pure, do whatever is lovely, because those are the things that is going to bring us into our destiny. Those are the things that's going to help us live day to day and live in peace, live in love, live the way and practice on those things that we've learned. And I want to leave you with this, that in his word, he said, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That was so powerful to me, because if he tells me to put it into practice, that means whatever it is that I am trying to do, I need to put it in practice, because he's made equipped for every good work, right? So, but I need to put it into practice, because without practice, nothing is permanent. Without practice, you ain't getting anywhere. So listen, this your boy PME once again on this Wise Up Wednesday. I'm pumped up, I'm ecstatic, I'm motivated, and I want to encourage you to whatever it is that you're trying to do, whatever dream, whatever goals, whatever passion, whatever you have that you're trying to do, we must put it into practice. We must know that it was already placed inside of us, but we have to practice in order to bring it out. If we don't practice it, it just sits there and lays dormant. If we don't take the book off the shelf and read it, then we'll never know what the book was about. So I need you to know on today that you are a book, that there's practice that needs to be done. Whatever it is, the gift that's down inside of you, that whatever it is that moves that's down inside of you, that was planted down inside of you, if you really want to see what you're about, if you really want to see what your capabilities are, you must put it into practice. If you want to be an excellent basketball player, athlete, if you want to be an author, if you want, whatever it is that you want to do, it is in the word, and it tells us whatever we've heard, whatever we learned, put it into practice. I know that we can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. He made us the head and not the tail, right? He made us he told us to have dominion and power over the land, the birds, and the sea. And I don't know about you, but he just told me that he gave me power. And I need you to know that in order to have those things that are designed for us to have, that we must put things into practice. Listen, it's your boy PME once again on this Wise Up Wednesday, pumped up, ecstatic, and I want you to know that no matter what, no matter the circumstance, no matter how you feel, that you can put it into practice and you can continue to move forward, and you will eventually see results. But don't give up, don't quit, keep the faith, stay focused. Stay focused on your dreams and your goals, and things will come to pass. I want y'all to have a great day.